Well, thank you, everyone, for a very productive afternoon. Wendy, I don't know if I told you, you did a very nice job. Thank you. And Jim, I appreciate your contribution this afternoon very much.
My pleasure.
Okay. I'm going to see you tomorrow, 4 o'clock, don't forget.
See you then.
Yeah. Selling strategy for the luxury car market has undergone changes in the past few years, just like all other car markets. But these changes haven't been as significant as, say, those which have affected the small car market. That's because the more affluent luxury car buyers have remained more insulated from many market pressures, like interest rates and prices. Now, it's true that many luxury car buyers have been inclined to hold on to their cars longer and sit out the recession, but at the same time, they are strongly motivated by contemporary styling and new features. So there is a limit to their car life that is unrelated to its mechanical condition or even the dollars involved. Now, to a large extent, this means that the luxury market is still strong, but you'll be looking at 2- and 3-year-old trade-ins. And that means many of these buyers will not be familiar with many of the important new features which were designed into the new Mark VI. That's why qualifying customers and explaining features and benefits are more important than ever. And you can be sure the competition will be doing just that. Because these buyers will want the most contemporary vehicle on the market, it's also important to tell them what's new this year as well. So, let's review the most important product changes which affect this model year. The Mark VI lineup is simpler and more clearly defined to coincide with our luxury cars. The Cartier Edition Mark and the Luxury Group option have been dropped. The details of Signature Series Mark and the revised top-of-the-line Bill Blass and Pucci designer marks are spelled out. The point we want to make here is the models we offer will be easier for your customers to recognize. And they are more affordable, so it's easier for you to sell up, giving buyers even more personal distinction for their money. There have also been changes in the base model, like the new vinyl roof design. It joins 2 new optional specialty roof designs for 2-door and 4-door models, which will be the basis for feature cars later in the year. There are also new colors, a new dual-shade 2-tone option, and the standard steel-belted radial tires feature a more distinctive wide white wall this year. Inside, the standard seat trim has been upgraded. It features new 50/50 twin comfort lounge seats with a center armrest and a new sew style. The seats have also been upgraded on the Signature Series Marks. Functionally, Mark VI's standard components are identical to last year. The Luxury Group has been dropped from the lineup, as has the leather-wrapped wheel. But there's a new dual exhaust option for 49 states, plus the availability of self-sealing radial white wall tires. There's also a distinctive new wire wheel cover option. These product changes will help you sell prestige and personalized luxury, which are the strongest buyer motives in this part of the market. The base Mark VI strongly reflects a well-known heritage and high visibility, and this is particularly important against competitors like the more radical Seville. The highly expressive Mark VI designer models are especially popular with fashion-conscious buyers. Previous luxury car owners are not likely to downgrade when they come back as prospects once they're convinced that Mark VI is, in fact, a highly fuel-efficient car. And that's important. Not because these buyers can't afford the price of gas, but because fuel efficiency itself has become fashionable. It's part of their self-image as aware, vital people. When you tell them about Mark VI's standard features like electronic fuel injection, electronic engine controls, and the automatic overdrive transmission, they'll be impressed. And when you show them actual running fuel economy on the instrument panel in a test drive, they'll be convinced. They'd need to drop down so far in the market to find significantly better fuel economy that they'd wind up with a much smaller, less distinctive car. And Mark owners aren't likely to do that. They're too status conscious. And they want a car that makes a clear statement about their affluence, taste, and lifestyle. But demonstrating fuel economy brings up another point. The single most important thing the top salespeople have told us about selling the Mark is that you've got to get people into it. Owners of older luxury cars are almost unanimously impressed with these cars when they drive one. So find a way to get to these people through direct mail, the telephone, or in person, and then get them in for a demonstration and give them a thorough product presentation. There are salespeople who are going to be selling a lot of Marks in 1982, and you can be one of them.
One of the many reasons luxury car prospects come to your dealership is because they hope to find a car that's better equipped than the competition, but that doesn't mean that they're familiar with all the specific models, features, options, and benefits available on your products. The only way they'll get these important facts is if you tell them. For example, in the past 2 years, a lot of standard equipment has been added to Mark 6 to make it more than competitive with Eldorado and Seville. Be sure that your prospects know that when they shop for a Mark. Most of the features they want are standard on the base car. Always start from the premise that every Mark is a highly competitive, well-equipped car that a buyer would be happy to drive out of the dealership. When you're selling a Mark 6, you're selling traditional, recognizable styling and standard features. Call the prospect's attention to Mark's distinctive styling features, like the classic grille and the concealed halogen headlamps. The clean lines, the high level of decorative and protective trim, and the luxury of a padded vinyl roof, redesigned for 82 for even more elegance. In today's energy-conscious market, it's also important to give prospects the facts about Mark 6's efficient powertrain components as well. The engine is a 5-liter V8 for smooth power. It's operated with electronic fuel injection and electronic engine controls to ensure optimal fuel economy under all types of driving conditions. And it's connected with an automatic overdrive transmission for enhanced fuel efficiency, especially on the highway. Mark 6 also features steel-belted radial tires for reduced rolling resistance and excellent handling. And they feature a new wide white sidewall in 82 for an extra touch of distinction. All these are now standard equipment on Mark 6. But styling and functional features are only the beginning of the Mark 6 story. There are many high-convenience features that can be easily demonstrated to your customers as well, like the power antenna for the standard electronic stereo search radio, power vent windows which Cadillac doesn't have, and which are a great convenience, particularly to smokers. Power windows are standard, as are power steering and power front disc brakes for ease of handling and control. 6 additional standard features keep Mark 6 competitive with Cadillac. The convenience of a tilt steering wheel, and speed control with all controls at your fingertips. Interval wipers, power door locks, a right-hand remote control mirror, and a power deck lid release. The convenience of this added standard equipment will sell itself if you demonstrate it. Have your prospect get in the car and experience the luxury of the many standard features. Up front, there are 50-50 twin comfort lounge seats with a new upgraded upholstery and a 6-way power adjuster on the driver's side. The automatic temperature control has a mix mode feature for improved climate regulation. And of course, you can readily demonstrate the benefits of the electronic instrument panel with Message Center, a computerized vehicle monitoring system that enhances driving convenience. On your demonstration drive, show the operation of the electronic bar graph fuel gauge, the digital speedometer that displays speed in miles per hour or kilometers at the touch of a button. The Message Center itself normally displays time, month, day, and date, but also provides a wide range of useful readouts like a checkout of 11 vehicle systems and a long list of trip functions. For example, distance to your destination, estimated time of your arrival, and readouts of trip average or instantaneous fuel economy, which is the car's current mileage per gallon. This in turn can be a handy demonstration device for proving Mark 6's fuel economy to your prospects on your test drive. As you can see, the Mark 6 has the standard equipment most luxury car buyers want. Make sure your prospects have this information so they can make the right buying decision. If you present this car and demonstrate its standard features and benefits, your prospects will be impressed with the fact that they can buy a Mark off the floor without any equipment and still have a well-equipped car by any luxury car standard. Most of your customers have a pretty good idea of the kinds of features they're looking for in a luxury car, but they won't know which specific Mark 6 model best suits their needs. In today's market, with buyers shopping more, you've got to carefully qualify them for the features they have in mind so that you can put them into the right model with the right options. The Mark 6 lineup has been simplified this year, and as we've already seen, even the base Mark is already equipped with most of the features your buyers are looking for. But there are special models and options, and you'll need to know about them and explain them to prospects to fully satisfy some of their special needs. And after all, their satisfaction is part of what you're selling. From the base 2- or 4-door Mark 6, it's a short step up to the added distinction of the Signature Series Mark 6, or the ultimate in luxury, the Designer Series Marks. Let's take a look at these special features. The Bill Blass Mark 6 is the high series Mark in a 2-door body style. It's available in 3 color schemes: white and red, all white, or all black. It features lower body side protection moldings, red body side accent stripes, a unique matching carriage roof, and special details like Bill Blass logos and aluminum wire spoke wheels. Buyers may also select wire wheel covers, lacy or turban spoke wheels as well. On the inside, buyers have the choice of cloth or leather seats with a special trim and a unique upholstery style, plus the Bill Blass logo and identification on the instrument panel. The Pucci Series Mark 6 is the high series 4-door model and features a striking 2-tone French vanilla and pastel vanilla paint treatment, plus deck lid stripes and a specialty roof covered in Bayville textured vinyl. Along the side, you'll find dark brown and gold accent stripes, a French vanilla body side molding, and turban spoke wheels with wire wheel covers, wire spoke, or lacy spoke wheels optional. There's also special Pucci identification outside and inside on the instrument panel. The seats are covered in luxurious vanilla leather for an added touch of elegance as well. The Signature Series Mark 6 is the intermediate trim level between the base and designer Marks, and is available in both 2- and 4-door models with monotone paint. It's distinguished by a color-keyed Valino grain coach roof with functional coach lamps, the owner's monogram on the front doors, and many other unique details outside, like special signature script on the C-pillar, body side moldings, fender louvers, wire wheel covers, and hood and body side accent stripes. Inside, there are unique features like special door trim, dual floor well lights, and the owner's personalized nameplate on the instrument panel. There's also a unique seat trim style and special appointments in either genuine leather or signature cloth. Experience has shown these special models are very popular with style-conscious Mark 6 buyers. But there are also special individual options available for Mark 6, which can personalize this fine automobile even further. For example, keyless entry. Its utility is easy to explain, simple to demonstrate. Punch in a code on the keyboard and unlock or lock all doors from the outside. And the deck lid as well. Plus, there's the benefit of never being locked out of the car. Sound systems are easy to talk about with your prospects because most luxury car buyers consider them a necessity. So you can sell up from the new standard electronic AM/FM stereo search radio to the radio combination with the 8-track player or the cassette player with Dolby noise reduction feature. The enhanced sound clarity you get from the Dolby feature is extremely important to many prospects. And no competitive luxury car can match your Mark sound systems. These same people will be interested in the 6-speaker premium sound system with a high-energy amplifier control that can be teamed with any radio selection. Other special individual options include the illuminated entry system, which turns on interior lights when the front door handles are lifted, or the combination garage door opener and dual illuminated visor vanity mirrors, or power dual remote control mirrors with an illuminated thermometer which displays outside temperature. A heated left-hand mirror is included when the optional defroster group is ordered. There are many different wheels and wheel covers offered, such as the new wire wheel cover, and buyers can specify the puncture-resistant, self-sealing radial tires as an extra margin of safety. There's a new dual exhaust system available in 49 states, which is quieter and provides less back pressure for performance and efficiency. It adds 10% more horsepower and 4% more engine torque. Buyers can specify exterior features like two-tone paints or the new dual shade paint treatment, plus the availability of 2- and 4-door specialty roof designs. And you can meet just about any customer demands for personalized convenience and style. Refer to your product facts book for complete details on the full range of options available this year. Luxury car option selling can be very rewarding to your customer in terms of personal satisfaction and resale value, and to you in both customer relations and your own income, if you know all your product details, and be sure your customers hear about them.
Mark 6 has an advanced powertrain system that helps it achieve good fuel economy and top-notch performance under all road conditions. It's powered by a 5-liter V8 engine with electronic fuel injection to provide more efficient fuel distribution to all cylinders. Fuel injection eliminates run-on and fuel starvation when you start, stop, or corner. The electronic fuel injection system has 2 fuel injectors. They spray just the right amount of fuel into the engine's intake airstream. There's an electronic engine control system with a microprocessor that computes exactly how much fuel the engine needs. It makes the decision based on signals it receives from 8 monitoring sensors that report current engine operating conditions. Then, just the right quantity of fuel is delivered to the injectors, and the engine gets only the fuel it needs for its operating requirements. The Mark 6 also has an automatic overdrive transmission to help promote fuel efficiency at highway speeds. It has an overdrive feature, so the engine can run at lower RPMs at highway speeds and save fuel. The second fuel-saving benefit derives from the way power is transmitted from the engine to the drive shaft. A conventional automatic transmission transmits 100% of its power through a fluid coupling with a significant amount of power loss through slippage. Lost power is wasted fuel. But the automatic overdrive transmission cuts down the power loss with a split torque path in 3rd gear. Only 40% of the engine power is transferred through fluid coupling, while 60% goes through a solid mechanical linkage to the drive shaft. And in 4th gear, 100% of the engine torque is transmitted mechanically, with none of this power lost in the transmission fluid coupling. Now, these twin features, mechanical power transmission and overdrive, help to provide levels of fuel efficiency once unknown in a luxury car. The Mark 6's fuel efficiency can be positively demonstrated at any time. When you're running at highway speeds, push the fuel economy button on the standard electronic instrument panel. You'll receive a trip average fuel economy readout, followed by an instantaneous readout of the car's actual current miles per gallon. Good driving habits help save gas, and you can easily monitor fuel economy in a Mark 6. Here are the Mark 6 powertrain facts in summary. It has a 5-liter V8 that does an excellent job in this car. The engine has electronic fuel injection and electronic engine controls for maximum fuel efficiency. It has automatic overdrive transmission with important fuel-conserving features.
There's a select group of people who live each day to the fullest, who demand the unique in style, performance, and luxury in everything they associate with. These are the people for whom we created Mark 6. And in the exclusive world of fine luxury automobiles, the Mark is a truly unique experience. Mark 6 is clearly evolved from the classic Marks of the past. The heritage is evident in the front hood and grille, and in the rear deck lid with its distinctive Mark lines. But this Mark combines styling with some of the very latest automotive technology available to provide an automobile that's totally contemporary in function. The Mark 6 is nearly 700 pounds lighter and more than a foot shorter than its Mark 5 predecessor. Yet, it's actually more spacious inside. Mark 6 also provides a substantial fuel economy improvement over Mark 5. In fact, compared with the 1977 model, last year's Mark 6 provided fuel economy improvements ranging from 23 to 60%, depending on engine. Power is provided by an efficient 5-liter V8 engine with electronic engine controls and electronic fuel injection to monitor and deliver exactly the right quantity of fuel to every cylinder to meet contemporary operating requirements. The Mark 6 is also equipped with an automatic overdrive transmission to help conserve fuel by eliminating the power loss you normally get in conventional hydraulic automatics, and by permitting the engine to operate at lower RPMs at highway speeds. Now, all of these fuel-saving features are standard. Mark 6 attains all this contemporary function without sacrificing the luxury you expect in terms of standard interior appointments. This list of standard appointments on the Mark 6 includes sumptuously trimmed 50/50 twin comfort lounge seats, which feature a new upholstery style in '82, plus a center armrest and a 6-way power driver seat adjuster. In fact, all around the Mark's interior, passengers will find a high level of distinctive details and a wide array of interior lighting. There's a standard electronic message center, an electronic AM/FM stereo search radio. Even automatic temperature control air conditioning is standard. These are just a few of the extensive features that make Mark 6 a completely equipped motor car without adding an extra option. And they're standard on both 2-door and 4-door models. The Mark 6 trunk is spacious too. Its deep well design has 22.4 cubic feet of luggage space. Now that's over 7 cubic feet more than some competitors like Seville. Mark 6 has luxury car drivability as well, with an advanced design suspension system to cushion the ride. Standard power steering provides a tight turning diameter and responsiveness not usually associated with a luxury road car. And steel-belted radial white-wall tires are standard as well for appearance and low rolling resistance. The Mark 6's computer-based electronic instrument panel with message center is unique in the industry, and it's standard. The electronic monitoring functions include a combination trip average fuel economy and instantaneous fuel economy readout. When the button is pushed, trip fuel economy information is displayed for the first 4 seconds and then automatically changes to an instantaneous fuel economy readout of actual current miles per gallon. It offers several levels of distinction in 1982. The bike is offered in a wide selection of colors, including 2 tones, and there's a matching vinyl roof this year as well. This well-appointed and highly styled model, it's a